Girl, we can never be friends, so coming back to me. So gently, pack your bags and leave. And girl, I'm sorry on your behalf. I did for corner, they laugh. The only perfect man for you, not Jesus Christ. And girl, your therapy self, they lie. You no go feel it cover our life. Maybe when you enter, man, no boss, you go be alive. That you look so treasure. Yeah. Baby, you lost the treasure. Ooh, what we had was special, and you know that you lost the treasure. Them say you there for Josh, but you there with another boy. Fire practice, but you there for love, you there sing for another boy. And if I tell you stuff, you go tell me, say, Vasa, you're the only one. I know be say I put this for you, no say. Me, I just play along. Sorry on your behalf. I did for corner, they laugh. The only perfect man for you, not Jesus Christ. And get your therapy, say they lie. You know go feel it cover, but lie. Maybe when you enter, man, no boss, you go realize. Say that you lost so treasure. Baby, you lost the treasure. Ooh, what we have was special, you know that you lost the treasure.
Vasa in the building. I am so happy that we made it for you because of where? Don't worry about it. You obviously made up for it with that performance. The song is Treasure. What's that line that got you?
The only perfect man for you is Jesus Christ.
Exactly. I am so impressed. Thank you so much for making the time to come and talk to us.
Thanks for having me.
Please introduce yourself and how you finding Kenya.
My name is Vasa. Kenya is good. I love the weather. Although it's cold, but I love the weather.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's something I'll never forget. 'Cause
Yeah?
if I get back home and I notice that it's cold, I'll just remember, Kenya is always like this.
No, don't define us by this small weather. This is global warming. Stop it.
Definitely global warming. But yeah, like a very huge difference because I think Nigeria is mostly like very humid and very hot. So much so that you guys live with AC. Like I remember having a conversation with a friend of mine who's Nigerian, and he was like, he was surprised to come to Kenya and find that there's no AC, there's no fans. Like we just live our lives without any fans.
What I love about Nigeria is that you can actually turn it off when
Mike.
you want. You can actually turn it off when you want. But here, you can't. Just have to wait for it to like. And I don't know when it will go.
Stay.
Good, yeah.
Stay around long enough. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, you look like a very handsome but young man, and I'm just like I was talking to you behind the scenes, and I was telling you that it's such a crazy thing that he's told us in secret. Can I tell everyone how old you are? Okay, he's a very young man, like very, very young, but it is such a beautiful thing to see that you've actually realized what you want to do with your life, you've realized what your talent is, and you're now pushing through and just like enjoying yourself and having a good time discovering your talent, and you have a beautiful voice. So like, how did you get into music? Because I know, I mean, you're just sitting at home, you're done with school, and you're like, you know what, I love music, I'm going to pursue it. How did that journey start for you?
I don't remember like a particular day or a particular date, but I've been in love of like good music, like way back. And my cousin actually introduced me to music. He's an artist. He used to come on with CDs then, and then he would play them, and I'll be like, yo, guy, how did you do this? How did you arrange this? I love this chorus. I love this part. I love this part. I want to do something like this too. That's how I started, and I'm here in Kenya. Doing a tour, a media tour.
Amazing.
Bless God.
Amazing.
And you have just, released your album, or rather your project, and it has been very well received.
Yeah.
So much so that you're in Kenya doing a tour, and you're from Nigeria. So did you anticipate such success when you put out your body of work, or were you just saying, you know what, I love singing, I'll just put it out there, and whatever happens, happens? How has the reception been?
I was actually ready. I was just ready for greatness. That's it.
You know what? We love to see it because Hey, hey.
I remember when Burna Boy used to come and do like events like back in the day, and I don't know why Nigerians really like come to do.
I said the
do
same
do-
thing that maybe Kenya is just too spiritual for every
Right?
creative. You need to like
Yeah.
come
Because
to
like
Kenya if you want to
every
kickstart
single
your-
artist, when they start here, and look at them now. Like we have big names like Burna Boy, Techno, and all of these other Tiwa Savage. Like we've seen every Nigerian artist come to perform here at the beginning of their career.
Project last week.
Who?
Yemi Alade.
Yemi
She was actually
Alade, she was shooting
in the
here,
CBD.
and you see like a lot of artists coming to do collaborations with some of our, our favorite artists like Kina Sauti Soul, Kina Bien, all of those guys. So first things first, while you've been here, you've just arrived, you're looking at this weather, you're like, love it. You're looking at the babes, you're like, what? Let's go.
Hey.
But then at the same time, you've been working. So have you been talking to any artists that you're planning on doing collaborations with? Who are you eyeing in the music industry in Kenya that you want to like work with? And what are those talks going like so far?
We've been like trying to like reach out to a lot, and I've always wanted to like work with Bien, legend. Shout out to Bien. I've always, his new song Wahala is currently,
Wahala,
like,
without
my
it.
favorite song Wahala for your bumper. I love that song so much. Yeah.
So are you, other than Bien, like have you actually had a conversation with anyone else? Who else do you want to work with?
Tommy Flavor, special guy. And I love them.
Okay,
Love it.
Awesome. And now that you're in Kenya, you do have a scheduled performance later on in
Yeah,
the evening
tonight.
at B&D, Kiambu Road. So if you're in the area, please pull up. You have just had that performance of Treasure.
That was
You want to say you're going to stay at home in this cold. It's cold. So obviously there's that. Do you have any more performances lined up while you're here in Kenya?
Yeah, definitely. I'll drop updates on my IG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so first, before we forget, what's your social media handle?
You can reach me on all socials at Vasa Season, VASASZN.
Okay, Vasa Season, a brand new EP that has like 4 songs. Is it 4? About 4 songs. Wait, 5 songs. Sorry. Talk to us about that really quickly. What was the inspiration for the EP that was released earlier on in the? This was actually just the other day, the 27th of June, around June-ish. So tell us about that project. What was the inspiration and why such a short body? It's a very small body of work. What happened?
Yeah, what gave birth to the EP was just like a thirst and hunger for greatness. I just wanted to like create freely and at the same time express myself. Yeah. So most of the songs there are like stories, just like the song that I just performed, Treasure.
Treasure.
There's a song on the EP that is like the version 2, just like Treasure 2 of like the other story, other part of Treasure, like on the EP. So they are just like stories linked together. That's why it's called the Book of Vasa. And it's like a prologue. The whole EP is like a prologue, just an intro to what I have for my audience. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
And I feel like it would be very premature for us to ask you what challenges you're facing in the
The
music
industry.
You know, I feel like that's such a sudden conversation. But for right now, I'd like you to compare the scene in Nigeria versus here in Kenya. How are you finding the differences? Are there similarities, or did you get a culture shock when you came to Kenya?
There are a lot of similarities, and I don't think there's like any cultural shock here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's like easy for me to actually like feel welcomed.
Yeah. Okay. And do you think we're better than you? Is the question.
Yes.
Oh,
Is Kenya better than Nigeria? That's the question.
Kenya
Are you
is good.
finishing now?
Nigeria is good.
Yeah.
Which is better? Eh?
You're both good. Please, 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 please.
Okay,
not
we'll
putting on
drop
the
it.
spot.
We'll drop
Yeah.
it. Anyway, ultimately, I mean, you're here for how long again? For how long?
Yeah, for 5 days.
Oh, pretty cool. We can't wait to see all the events that are happening. And because we also don't want to tie you down too long, don't forget he's performing at Bar Next Door BND on Kiambu Road. He literally just came from rehearsals. Are they called
sound check.
rehearsals? Sound check. And he is about to go over there and shut it down. So make sure you check him out on his socials at Vasa
Vasa
Season. And of course, catch him with all the events that he's going to be. The weekend has just started. It's just Friday. It's just beginning.
Yeah.
So you can imagine where he's going to be tomorrow, day after. Make sure you catch him on his socials so that you can be able to track that down. What other parting shot do you have for us?
I understand. Come again.
Sorry, parting shot, something you'd like to tell the fans in Kenya.
Okay. Thanks for the love and support. God bless Kenya. God bless Nigeria too.
He's a very patriotic young man. Good
Very
for you.
patriotic.
But thank you so much for making the time
Thanks
to
for
come and
having
talk
me.
to us. But before we leave, obviously we've heard Treasure, and we do want you to leave us with one last performance before you leave.
Fine.
So over here to our small makeshift stage, and take it away.
Show your camera.
Camera.
See, I wonder how I take survive. Every night I do reminisce. And the people where I call my guys been treat me like I get disease. But as the table don't on my side, everybody wants to come and eat. Zero help and plenty advice. I know if you talk with nice don't see. There's no river wide enough. There's no mountain high enough. I be sure need back go. Be my corny, I am my go. I can't get to the world. See it Vasa to the world. I be sure need back go. Be my corny, I am my go.
I know we go back to street as in never. I overcome every opposition. Opposition. So many girls on my guns at the mental. Too many guys knowledge my position. Don't put me from my side, and ability, baby. And I get the ability plenty. My ability plenty. Don't put me from my side, and ability, baby. And I get the ability plenty.